we are live once again, where we come to you weekly and talk about some things that we're dealing with or have dealt with while we're on this journey of achieving our goals and dreams in hopes to inspire someone to start their journey as well as motivate those who already have. For those of you who don't know, my name is Jeremiah Dace and I'm joined with the lovely and amazing Xavier's Prelo. How we doing today, Zay?
We are doing awesome. How y'all doing, beautiful people? How you doing, Jay?
We are doing good. I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there because you say we're doing awesome, right? We're doing awesome. Zay, y'all, it's 5:37. The only reason we 7 minutes late.
Oh,
I'm going to go, because we live. We live. It's okay.
I'm the only reason.
I'm not going to say the only reason.
Okay.
But a contributing factor is, what is it, lights?
Y'all, okay, so I'm glad you brought that up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Jay's phone. He doesn't have an iPhone. I don't even know what this is.
That's what it is. No,
but for the people who are on Jay's line, you can see it's like too red or something. He got me looking crazy. It's like the contrast or something. And he thinking I'm making stuff up because this is what he's used to. He ain't used to quality. So I just was trying to get the lighting right so y'all can see. So we're not looking crazy, but.
That's fine. I mean, like, you probably
he got it.
I'll
take it. I'll take it.
You're probably right.
I'll take it. Look at this. This is a mess. But
anyway, no, we live. You know, we got to get it. We got to get fine for the camera. But
that's what I'm trying to do, but we can't with this non-iPhone. I don't know.
For this non-iPhone. Moving right along, guys. Of course, we got a great show lined up for you. We're going to be hitting on expectation versus reality. And as it relates to specifically the grind, so basically what we expected the grind to look like and what our reality has been experiencing the grind. But we got to do that weekly catch up as we always do every week. So how was your week, Zay?
I had a pretty good week. My week was pretty good overall. Okay. I felt like it went by kind of fast. I got things done, but I felt like I wasn't as productive as I had hoped. But it was a pretty good week overall. Can't complain. I'm grateful.
Shout out to my man Art, Team Samsung. Shout out to my man. He said, I just joined, but how dare you talk bad about Samsung? You know, because they don't know.
I'm just saying,
they don't know.
We look funny right now.
Forgive her for she knows not what she does. You know?
I had a what did I have? I had an Android. I don't know. I had something. A Samsung. But is that the same thing? I don't know. I had one, but I switched because it's not where it's at. I'm just saying.
Moving right along.
How was your week, Jay?
It was good. Monday and Tuesday kind of like drug or whatever. But my girlfriend came into town. Shout out.
Team
Samsung.
iPhone users, please, because they
coming for you, Team Samsung. So my girlfriend came into town. Shout out to Kristen. She came in and she surprised me. She came a little earlier than I expected, but I was, at the end of the day, I was just grateful to see her, grateful for her to be here. I took her to paint night. That was dope. We did horseback riding on the beach. She surprised me with that. She know I've been wanting to go horseback riding, so that was phenomenal. I cantered. For those of y'all who don't know, cantering is right under gallop, so I was cantering on the horse. It was dope. and then I took her kayaking today. So it was a great experience, and she leaves on Thursday. I'm not looking forward to it, but I am enjoying the well-deserved time that we're having. For those of y'all who don't know, we're doing a long distance, boy. So it's not always the best. It's a struggle. Should have talked about that last week on the struggle topic. But and all in all, I'm thoroughly enjoying our time together.
And she is awesome. Kristen is amazing. And I do want to say, shout out to her. She is so loyal to us. She tunes in. It's every time we go live, she go live. So shout out to Kristen for that. And she's an amazing woman. So,
yeah, you know what I mean? She's definitely
good job keeping up with this guy. And she said Team iPhone. Yay, Kristen.
Anyway.
Hey.
Definitely going, she set a gold standard for what we would like our viewers to do. You know what I mean?
She did.
So
She's
aspire
loyal.
To be like she's loyal.
She's loyal. And she awesome. And every time we say comment below, she comments below. So she real. Shout out to Kristen. You know what I'm saying?
But
thank you.
No diggity, no doubt. I do want to do a quick sidebar before we get into the show, guys. And bear with us. I do want to do a quick sidebar. Why is it? So we go to. I just being in a relationship. Okay, so my girl she would make jokes, right? She would say things like, so have you talked to your other bae today? Or did you talk to your other boo, right? And I was like, no, I told her that, I'm busy right now. And then she would proceed to get a little irritated. And I'm like, you made a joke about it. Why can't I keep going with the joke? You know what I mean? Did you talk to your other bae? No, I told her I'll talk to her later. I understand what you may want to hear. Oh, I only got eyes for you, babe. You know what I mean? But if you made a joke about it, why can't I keep going? I'm going to ask you, Zay, and then, for guys, if you have any opinion on that, please let me know, because I'm trying to figure it out. I said something, she asked me something, I said, no, I'm going to talk to Trinae later. She said, who's Trinae? I was like, nobody, don't worry about it. An hour later, I'm like, babe, can I have a kiss? She was like, nah, you didn't tell me who Trinae was, so, you can't handle it. I'm like, dude, who is Trinae? I forgot all about the conversation. I'm like, who the heck is Trinae? But, so yeah, what do you think? Why do you think people, I would say people do it, but since we're talking about women,
yes.
Since we're talking about women, why do women do that?
Well, because most of the time, men, they have a fingernail or an ear or something out the relationship.
Okay. Why are you bringing up old stuff?
No, I don't know if y'all remember, but on a few episodes back, Jay said when he used to date, he wasn't always committed because he would have like a fingernail or an ear or something toe out the relationship. That's why. Because when we asked the question, we're asking for confirmation. So whenever you want to play, I'm getting irritated because I'm like, are you playing or are you serious? I need you to answer the question.
So are you playing or are you serious when you ask?
I'm serious. I want to know.
But you say it in a joking manner. So
not to be awkward, but I still want to know because your fingernail might be out with Trinae. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
How am I supposed to know that you're serious?
I got you, Kristen.
It's like, I'm serious, ha ha. I don't understand. Like, that doesn't make any sense. All right, moving right along. Okay, obviously we're not going to come to an agreement.
Answer the question. Answer the question.
Anyways, ladies don't.
No, we do not. No, we do not.
Ladies don't forget. All right, you're right, Art. You're right. Because a whole hour later, I'm like,
ooh, he said I have a point.
Yeah, about the lights.
Oh.
But I'm like, because I'm like, Trinae, who the heck is Trinae? I done forgot about.
Well, anyway, don't be playing. Just answer the question.
So of course, we got a great show lined up for you guys. We're hitting on the expectations versus reality. So Zay, what does that look like for you? What were some expectations you had as it relates to the grind, and what has been your reality?
So honestly, whenever I started the grind, my entrepreneurial journey, I did not really have any expectations. I really didn't know. But what I realized very quickly after starting the journey, I did not realize how intentional you have to be, like how focused, how persistent, how consistent you have to be. I found it out very quickly because, after you set up your schedule, if you don't follow through on that schedule, you'll be on a whole different path, down a whole different journey. So just being intentional and being structured and being focused, I did not realize how much energy you had to put into being focused and being specific and being intentional. That's one thing that was like, wow. And it hits me every day because every day I literally have to start back over. Another thing is I'm creative. Well, so whenever you're going through anything in life, you're going to change. It creates change. And I kind of mentally created who I want to be, the woman who I want to be. But I did not realize how I would feel like going through the changes. So I know that I'm maturing, just my mindset, just the different emotions that I have. But I did not realize the feeling that I would get, when going through something. So, do you get that? I feel like I'm kind of, okay.
Yeah, break it down, you know what I mean?
So, if a situation comes up, it's like, okay, I'm always trying to make the decision based off what my future self or how my future self would handle the situation based off now, because I'm like, right now, things are still changing. So I'm changing and then everything around me is changing just because of the situations I'm going through. But it's like, do I, handle this the way Zay is today, or how would, the future Zay handle the situation?
The person you're aspiring to become,
yes.
How would that person handle it?
Yeah, so that's a struggle. And last thing, one more thing that has definitely, I didn't realize, I didn't expect it, but I didn't, prepare for it, I guess, is how long it's taking. I feel like I've been on this journey for really, really long.
And that's what's wrong with this generation.
And time is going by. Like, time is definitely going by. But I feel like it's like I keep going through new experiences because I'm learning new things and I'm getting new opportunities. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I haven't gotten to where I want to get yet. So it's a really, really long process. So those are like some of the things that kind of come to mind whenever I think of, man, I didn't really expect it because I didn't sit and think about any expectations whenever I started this journey. But at the same time, it's just like, man, like, wow, I didn't know it was gonna be like this. So
okay.
And I okay. I was gonna give an example, but never mind. So Jay, what were some expectations of your grind or of the grind, and what's your reality with it?
So I expected glory. Like, I expected something glorious, you know what I mean? Okay, to put it tangible, I expected Rocky. For those of y'all who don't know or have never seen Rocky, go watch it. You know, it's one of the phenomenal. I know you watch Rocky. So like, go watch Rocky. So I expected to grind it out like Rocky. I expected to have Apollo Creed in my ear talking about there is no tomorrow. You know what I mean? I looked at life as this big Russian dude that I had to knock out because he killed Apollo Creed. You know what I mean? If every time I sat at my desk, Eye of the Tiger had to be playing. If it wasn't playing, there was a problem. No, on a serious tip, guys. I expected to work hard. Like, working hard. Everybody always talk about all the greats. Everybody who's ever been successful, they always say the same thing. Like, you have to work hard. You have to invest time. You have to invest energy. You have to invest financially. And all, you have to put in the work, right? So, you've seen Rocky. I've definitely seen every one. I've definitely seen Rocky. But so you expect it. That's what I expected. I would say I didn't expect it on the level that I've been experiencing it. Like, my reality has definitely shown me that I didn't necessarily know what working hard looks like. Like, I didn't really have an understanding, or I had a level of understanding of what hard work looked like, but I learned very quickly that level of understanding didn't make the cut, right? So my reality has shown me that the concept of one more. So if you're tired, like, just say, one more hour, right? Or if I'm reading a book, hey, one more chapter or one more page, you know what I mean? And you can apply that to anything, when you're in a gym, one more rep or one more lap, or, a relationship. Just tell her or tell him I love you one more time, one more hug before you leave, something like that. So it definitely has shown me the reality, like, you have to do, like, that one more aspect. You have to work harder than you think you can if you're going to go after, if you're going to get it. Or, like I said earlier, the waking up early and staying up late. I think I said that. If I didn't, you got to wake up early and stay up late. You know what I mean? So that aspect of it, I expected to have to do that, but I expected maybe on the weekends I can take a day off, like on a Saturday and Sunday I can sleep in a little bit. But definitely, my reality has shown me that every day is Monday. Like, there are no weekends. Like, you wake up at the same time every day. You go to sleep at the same time every day. Because that consistency, your body is able to function at its most optimal point or place because it has that routine or it has that system down pat. Now, I'm not perfect. There's definitely been days where I have slept in. There's been days where I have went to bed a little early. I would say the difference between now and, maybe a couple years ago, though, in doing that is the reason. Like, maybe a couple years ago, like, I did it because I partied too hard like the night before, or because, I just didn't feel like getting up. It was Saturday morning. I ain't had nothing to do. But now it's more so due to, like, exhaustion. Like, I'm tired from grinding it out the night before, or I want to get a little bit more sleep in so I can make sure that I'm effective during the day that I have to do, the work that I have to do. So it's like, I would say that my reality has definitely shown me that I expected to work hard, but my reality has definitely shown me that I have to work harder on a level that I didn't necessarily know what was in me, that was within me, and I have to constantly strive to get to new levels. So it's definitely been great. It's been tough, but it's been great. Definitely. It's been great. It's been great.
I can relate because I'm exhausted now. I'm telling you, I had to get my coffee because you don't realize the intensity until you actually going through it.
Yes, it's just different. Yeah. It's a saying. It's a saying that I've heard. I think it's like a Chinese proverb. I don't know. But it says something like saying something 1,000 times is not the same as living it once. So yeah, you could say, hey, I'm a hard worker, I'm gonna grind it out, until the grind is in front of you, until the hard work is in front of you. Then it's like, good God, you know what I mean? It's like, do I want it? You start to contemplate, is it really that necessary?
Or you start to like compromise, or you start to get that negative self-talk. Well, I'm gonna do this just because, I need to relax, or I need to. You just start
making
getting
excuses.
in your head,
Definitely.
making excuses.
Definitely.
But I can relate. It's different going through it versus
reality. Reality is different. It's different. You know, obviously reality is different than your expectations. But you got to adjust. You got to adjust.
Got to be flexible, Jay.
You got to be flexible. You got to be flexible. You're absolutely right. You got to be right. Anyways, moving right along. But yeah, so guys, that was, that's where we were at with it. Expectations versus reality, and hopefully we're able to give you some points or some things that we've said you can relate to, or maybe have some similarities in a sense. Because the grind, something I've realized is the grind is different for everybody, but I feel like there's a commonality that runs through it. So so hopefully like you guys are able to experience that and witness it in that sense. You want to get people out of here with a QOD? We're going to wrap it up, guys. You got a QOD, a quote of the day for the people?
Yes. Oh. Okay. I just saw somebody
mention Appreciate you, T. Hey, Auntie. Love you.
The quote of the day is from Grant Cardone. I think that's how you say his name. Grant Cardone himself. He said, how far you have come is less important how far you can go.
Repeat that one more time. And just slow it down so they can feel it. I want, let them
Y'all want to feel it? Okay.
Let them. Okay. I want it to do that. If it don't do that, we got to repeat it. Please wait one more time.
How far you have come is less important than how far you can go.
Feel that, guys.
Did y'all feel it? Do I need to do it one more time for the one time?
Why not? We got a little bit of time. Go ahead.
How far you have come is less important than how far you can go.
There it is. There it is.
Okay. We got to. Okay. So now we got some. So y'all felt it the third time. See?
Third time is the charm.
So what? So Jay, leave the beautiful people with some motivation for the week.
Shout out to you for not saying it. Not asking if I had a quote.
What's the motivation, people?
All right, guys. So guys, when we're starting going after a goal or a dream, I felt it. shout out to you, Allie. But no, when we're going after a goal or dream, right? The first thing that we typically do, and I'm guilty of it as well, guys. First thing we typically do is we go buy stuff. Like, so if we say we want to lose weight, we go buy healthier options for our fridge, or we go buy some workout gear. We go buy a gym membership. You say you want to be an author, so you go buy notepads and pens and pencils, right? Or you want to be a mechanic, so you go buy tools and steel-toe boots, whatever have you, right? So you do all of this external prep work, right? But we're not taking the time to do any internal prep work, right? And don't get me wrong, the external prep work is important, right? But I said it last episode, guys. I said it last week. Before anything happens externally, it has to happen internally. Before we see anything outside, it has to happen inside, right? So the external prep work is important. I feel like it says, you get the dope gear, the workout gear. You feel good, you look good, so you feel good. Typically, when you feel good, you do good, right? You set up your, you're trying to be an author, so you set up your desk, and the desk look like it just makes you want to work out. It makes you want to work at it, right? It just looks so dope. Or you get some dope tools, and you're like, man, look at this sterling silver, top of the line. That's metallic gold. I didn't even know that thing exists. Type of thing, So you just want to work on the car, but the external prep work, gets you pumped, right? It gets you going. But it's the internal prep work, guys. That's when you hit a wall, and trust me, you're going to hit a wall. When you do the internal prep work, is what's going to be. That's going to be the reason why you get back up. The internal prep work is going to be that voice that tells you why you can't give up now. It's going to be that voice to help you understand, why failure is not an option, or help you understand that it's bigger than you, that it's not even about you anymore. Right? So, proud of you. I really am proud of you. Congratulations on doing the external prep work, because that's important. That's a part of it, right? But, that's good, right? But I don't want you to give your good, right? The world doesn't deserve your good. Your family, they don't deserve your good. You don't deserve your good. Give your great. And let's get to that internal prep work, guys.
Yes. Yes. I love it. I love it. Go give your great guys.
Definitely.
Yes. Thank y'all so much for tuning in with us another week. Yes, ma'am. Always get back up. Shout out to Miss Williams. No, we really do. We appreciate all the love and support. We appreciate all the interaction. Please go ahead and comment below. Going on your journey, whatever journey, whether it's your grind, some expectations that you had, and reality. Like, what's the reality of what it really is? Mm-hmm. We appreciate you sharing your story because somebody else may see your comment and they can learn and grow from it as well.
Definitely.
We do this show live as a reminder for not only for you all, but for ourselves, that every day we are live. There are no cutbacks, no filters, no edits.
None of that.
You got to keep going through all the mistakes.
That's all you can do. That's all you can do.
So make sure you go out, live your show, and make it phenomenal. See you guys next week.
It'll be great, guys.